to your seats, we ask that the student athletes please be sure to sit in your assigned seat. We also kindly ask that you turn your cell phones off at this time.
Good evening. How's everybody doing? Awesome. Thanks for coming, everyone. Welcome to our 29th Annual Scholar Athlete Recognition Award Ceremony. 29 years. It's been a long time. You're just a small part of the long history of this award, so we welcome you all. Tonight we honor 268 student athletes for their academic achievement. For the 14th consecutive year, we're honoring over one half of the student athletes, 14 years in a row. To our guests, thank you for being here and for your continued support of our students. To the University of Maine Foundation, the M Club, the University Credit Union, and the Alumni Association, thank you for your years of sponsoring this event. To our coaches, thank you for recruiting and caring for these amazing young people who represent our state and have the privilege of wearing the University of Maine uniform. To our peer tutors and mentors, would you please stand? All 31 of our tutors and mentors that work for us this year are scholar athletes. Many of the successes of your fellow Black Bears have been impacted by your caring presence. Please know that Chrissy, Jean, Lauren, and I are thankful and grateful for your time, your energy, and your commitment to your fellow Black Bears. Thank you. Finally, to all of the Scholar athletes, we want to recognize not just your academic achievement over the past year, we want to recognize the untapped potential that you carry within you. We are inspired by you. We live vicariously through you, even those of us who used to compete. We still wish we were out there competing. You wear the colors of Maine. You are us. You are the children. You are what many children aspire to be. We want you to be successful because when you are, we all are. You have the potential to create, nurture, and mold lives. The potential to raise a child to be passionate about something. You will teach them to have character and integrity, to dig deep down, and to give more of themselves than they ever thought possible, and to make an impact on the world around them. This is true of our special guest speaker we have this evening. He's a remarkable young man. So that's what you are. You're an individual with unlimited potential, and we congratulate you today and look forward to seeing what you do with your potential in the future. At this time, we'd invite Athletic Director Carlton Creech to speak.
Thank you, everyone. How about a big round of applause for Ann Maxim and her team. I'm here tonight just to say congratulations to our student athletes, our Scholar athletes. A quick story. Earlier today and yesterday, several of us were in Portland for the university's Board of Visitors meeting. This is a group of people who volunteer their time to provide advice to the university leadership. And I was with one of the board members, Beth Sturdivant. Beth graduated from the University of Maine with an engineering degree and has gone on to be very successful. She now owns her own construction company here in Maine. But she hasn't kept up with our sports teams necessarily. So what a great honor it was for me to tell her all about all of you and how proud I am that every year our student athletes have a higher GPA than the general student body at UMaine, and we graduate every year at a higher rate than the general student body at the University of Maine. And that is a credit to each and every one of you sitting here today, that I can go on the road in the community with our board members and tell that great story that you are here seeking an education first, and what a powerful story that is. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you to all of our family, friends, supporters, faculty members, deans, sponsors, university leadership. We could not do this without your support every year. It's a big effort, and we thank you for supporting Division I athletics at the University of Maine. And now it's my great honor to introduce the president of our university, a former student athlete herself. Please help me welcome Dr. Susan Hunter.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's great to be here. This is a wonderful event, and it's really great to see so many friends and family and coaches and all of you, because this evening is about all of you, so I'm not going to talk very long. This is one of my favorite events because it's a chance to celebrate outstanding students who also happen to be Division I athletes. It provides us a chance to thank you, to thank your mentors, to thank the coaches, and it's something that we do every year, and we enjoy doing it. So this year, the student athletes, the Scholar athletes, and the Rising Stars represent more than 60% of all UMaine student athletes, and that's really phenomenal. Those of us who have participated in intercollegiate athletics understand the hard work that is involved and the enormous time commitment it takes to be successful. To be successful as a student takes a lot of time. To be successful as an athlete takes a lot of time. You put them together and you really have to be incredibly self-disciplined and focused. As the only Division I program in Maine, UMaine athletes have a public presence throughout the entire state. So you contribute significantly to the student experience on this campus, and especially for the people in the surrounding communities. But UMaine athletics is in every newspaper or online every day of the year all throughout the state of Maine. There's nothing else on campus that is represented and covered as well and as thoroughly as athletics. And we thank you for performing the way you do. With your position as scholar athletes and as student athlete representatives of UMaine comes the responsibility of being a role model to youth throughout the state and beyond. And we really appreciate your recognition of what that means. All of us appreciate the difference that student athletes' talents and leadership make at UMaine, throughout Maine and beyond. And you've been doing that for many, many years. Tonight is also a chance for us to recognize people behind the scenes. We've already had a round of applause for Ann, Maxim, Chrissy, and the whole staff, but really they deserve another one, to be honest, because they provide the critical support and guidance, but make no mistake about it, and they'd be the first ones to say this. You're the ones who do the work. They can help you and they can prepare you to be successful, but to be successful takes all the hard work you put into it. It's also a time for us to thank coaches. The coaches here believe in the mission of UMaine athletics, and that student is the first word in the two-word combo of student athletes. And for that, I thank them. And I know I represent the entire university in saying that. So finally, just a big congratulations on your achievements. Have a good evening.
So I'm pinch hitting tonight. Y'all know what that is? Okay. My job tonight is to introduce our guest speaker. Aaron Isaac had a stellar baseball career for our Black Bears. He earned freshman All-American honors in 2002 and went on to become a three-time America East first-team selection. He was the America East Scholar Athlete of the Year for baseball in 2004 and 2005, and also named the most outstanding athlete in all sports by America East in 2005. He also helped lead the team to 2 America East championships, which sent them to the regionals. As a four-year starter, Aaron posted a career .318 batting average, 134 runs scored, and 123 RBI, mostly as a catcher. Aaron excelled both on the field as well as in the classroom, earning the M Club Dean Smith Award presented each year to UMaine's top male and female student athletes. He graduated magna cum laude with a degree in kinesiology and physical education and earned his master's in education from the University of Maine. Aaron is a native of Markham, Ontario. I believe that's like 20 miles north of Toronto. Is that right? Any Canadians around here? Yeah, okay. In 2001 to pursue his dream of playing baseball. So he came from Canada, didn't play hockey, he played baseball. That's awesome. As a freshman, was named a collegiate baseball Louisville Slugger freshman All-American. For 5 years, Aaron was an assistant here as both the pitching and catching coach. He also managed the NECBL Sanford Mariners in the Summer League for 7 years and is currently their general manager. Since 2010, he has been at Bridgeton Academy, a prep school in Western Maine, where he currently wears 3 hats, serving as their Director of Athletics, Director of Athletics Recruitment, and as head baseball coach. So I can identify with you. I've got 3 or 4 too. He and his wife Jamie are proud parents of 6-year-old Parker and 1.5-year-old Nash. Cool names. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome back Aaron Isaac.
Good evening. Can't express how excited I am to be back on campus. Thank you to Ann and the M Club for inviting me tonight. I remember these events really well. Ann asked me to be short tonight. I reassured her that wouldn't be a problem. Haven't had a problem being short all my life. That's good. I said I hope they laugh on my paper here. That's good. First of all, congratulations to student athletes in the room, as well as the coaches here in attendance. The commitment to academics while performing at the highest athletic level is something that many strive for but many fail to achieve. Coaches, the support of the academic program and emphasis on academic achievement is evident, and for that I can applaud you as well. As I thought about what I wanted to communicate with you all tonight, I found myself revisiting my time here in Orono, constantly looking back at my time in Hancock Hall, the Field House, looks a little different, and Lengo Hall, trying to pinpoint why Orono is so special to me and my family. This place provided me so many opportunities and quite literally started my career in the same place I ended my postgraduate studies. I graduated in 2005, the same year I was up on this stage receiving tonight's award, and immediately enrolled in graduate school here on campus while I started my career as an assistant baseball coach. My wife Jamie worked in admissions, and we both received our master's in 2008. I'm now the head baseball coach and athletic director at Bridgeton Academy, one-year postgraduate only institution for young men. As I complete my 8th year at Bridgeton, I find myself reflecting back almost daily on my time here on campus. Not only do I draw upon the experience that I had here to shape who I have become as a professional, as a person, but I also get to share the stories of people who exist here in Orono. It's the people that make the place. It's a line we use at Bridgeton. And for guys like Jonah Normando, Dennis Ashley, and Connor Johnson, all recent Bridgeton alums, I've talked with them about the people here and how elite they are at what they do. Black Bears, the version of you that is being developed every day here at this outstanding institution, is going to be great. And the traits you've worked tirelessly to reinforce are going to be impressive. You are Division I athletes, and it's not easy. But nobody in this room would trade it for the world. Instead, you learn how to execute at the highest of levels. Your ability to effectively set goals for yourself and your team is something that will translate to the workplace. Your aptitude to balance a busy schedule and still find time to get it all done will be indispensable, and your drive to never settle, consistently looking for opportunities to be better, will be sought after no matter where you go. I encourage you to continue to achieve in the classroom, dominate on the fields, courts, and ice, and create relationships that will endure. The people I met here, the experiences I recall at the time, the people I met here, the experiences I recall, and the time wearing a Black Bear uniforms are all things I can confidently say are some of the very best of my life. The Ann Maxims, the Jonesies, the Walt Abbotts, the Stephen Butterfields, the Glenn Rice, and so many others who have and continue to support the experience, education, and pursuits of Black Bear student athletes are the people you remember. You'll have a hard time finding yourself in a more inclusive, supportive, and aspirational environment than you have right here where you are. While Ann reminds you about time management and to avoid procrastination, Jonesy reminds you to take care of what is given to you and appreciate it. Your professors seemingly expect more and more of you, and coaches hadn't seemed to be quite as nice and calm and mild-mannered as they were on your recruiting visits. I can assure you it's worth it and it works. Every one of the professionals entrusted with your development as a student athlete are selfless, driven, and excited by your achievements. The early morning cold walks across campus for practice, finding a parking space when you're running a little bit late to class, and fighting for a seat at the Union for lunch, these are moments and memories that are now very fond. The points scored, home runs, touchdowns, and other athletic statistical totals are things that you will forget to a degree. What I can promise you'll never forget are the recollections of your teammates, your coaches, and the games you won together. I can't tell you how many hits I had when we beat Southern Mississippi my senior year in the regional at Ole Miss in 2005, but I can tell you exactly what the weather was like, what the starting lineup was, and the feeling we all had when it was over. I've been to weddings of former teammates. I've met the children of guys who I played with. I've done business with former roommates. The bond and common ground that is a Black Bear student athlete is real, and don't afraid to be proud. I remember guys coming through Orono swearing the last time they'd be on campus would be graduation day. Don't be like those guys. I challenge you to be very proud of what you're doing here, but also very proud of the people around you every day and the opportunities you're provided as a Black Bear. I met my wife here, 2 boys, Parker and Nash. Jamie and I have the degrees, the boys have the jerseys, but we're all proud supporters of the Black Bears and all of you. Be the ones who come back, be the ones who give back, but most of all, be the ones who appreciate all that you have here. By now, I'm sure you've heard from somebody that college is the best time of your life. I'm not sure if that's true or confirmed, but I will tell you that time in Orono, as a student or alumni, is quite rewarding, enjoyable, and nostalgic. Congratulations again to each of you for your success to this point. Best of luck to the spring teams as they're getting ready to go, and to all of you as you move forward. Thank you again for the opportunity to be here tonight, and go Black Bears.
Thank you, Aaron. At this time, we have the pleasure of recognizing our 2017 Rising Stars. These 78 first-year student-athletes have earned a 3.0 GPA or better in fall 2017, their first semester at the University of Maine. We ask that the Rising Stars present please stand to be recognized and remain standing until I call all of your names. Isaiah Allen, Mix Antoms, Celia Araujo, Alice Barnsdale, Kira Berra, Hannah Belleville, Alexis Binner, Maggie Blair, John Bowen, Abby Carignan, Richard Carr, Catherine Christensen, Bryce Coley, Emma Cassette, Hannah Davis, Josephine Igman, Kelly Fogarty, Caitlin Gilcrease, Maddie Giordano, Michelle Weiss, Kevin Hawk, Sarah Hunt, Emma Vay Jourdain, Peter Kemble, Jacob Ketch, Ines Chiara, Maddie Kimball, Ted Kubongo, Cora Cuck, Michael Laverier, Taylor Leach, Kiana Latorno, Kayla Livingston, Emily Lund, Jordan McClune, Charlotte Messer, Ethan Orrick, Damon Osmond, Ashley Willett, Tuli Overture, Haley Perry, Andrew Pless, Jack Quinlivan, Samantha Riley, Lindsay Russell, Dor Saar, Anna Schumann, Shanna Scribner, Willow Sock Alexis, Cam Spicer, Andrew Sprague, Drew St. Jean, Nathan St. Jean, Heather Sturcelli, Jane Stevens, Caroline Stralick, Brooke Solinsky, Forrest Temple, Daria Tereshkina, Benjamin Terwilliger, Velimati Teriemi, Edward Traumax, Stephen Early, Lillian Volk, Cooper Walsh, Lusong Wang, Isaiah White, Maggie White, Seth White, Kendall Willard, Kat Williams, and Anna Zakova. Congratulations on your academic achievement this past fall. We hope that you will continue your dedication to academic excellence, and we look forward to honoring you as scholar athletes in the years to come. Let's give a big round of applause for our 2017 Rising Stars. We would like to extend a special recognition to 7 Rising Stars who earned perfect 4.0s in their first semester at the University of Maine. If you could please stand again as I call your name. From baseball, Peter Kemble. From men's ice hockey, Cam Spicer. From women's basketball, Kat Williams. From women's ice hockey, Daria Tereshkina. From women's cross country and track, Emma Vay Jourdain. And from women's track and field, Anna Schumann. Congratulations to our top Rising Stars. And now on to the Scholar Athlete Academic Awards presentation. The Scholar Athlete Awards are presented to those student athletes who have earned a 3.0 or better GPA for both the previous spring and fall semesters and or have maintained a 3.0 or better cumulative grade point average. The award is a medallion, the color of which symbolizes the number of years that a student has received the award. Scholar athletes will receive their medallion from Senior Associate Athletic Director Lynn Coots and their certificate from their college dean. Also assisting are Lauren Eddy and Jean Point du Jour. Due to the current flu and illness outbreak, we ask that you please refrain from exchanging handshakes during the awards presentation. Scholar athletes, please make sure you're in your originally assigned seat. Please also bring with you your seat card as your row is called. We will begin with the College of Education and Human Development. Representing the College of Education is Dean Timothy Reagan. Okay, from the College of Education, bronze medalist with a 4.0 in spring 2017, Kayla Brace, women's soccer. Trevor DeLay, baseball. Emily Gilmore, softball. Kaylee Godino, cheering. Emily Hindle, field hockey. Stephen Mundiger, men's ice hockey. Kate Pontius, women's track. Matthew Bouchard, women's swimming, I'm sorry. Matthew Bouchard, baseball. Brittany Smith, field hockey. Julia Van Steenberg, cheering. Teresa Vanisova, women's ice hockey. Bonnie Wadley, women's basketball. Erin Willingham, men's cross country and track. Silver medalist, Alyssa Derrick, softball. Faith Gardner, women's cross country and track. Lorraine German, softball. Justin Hapner, men's swimming and diving. Carly Jackson, women's ice hockey. Beatrice Lavager, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2017, Taylor Lenderting, women's track and field. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Lauren Magnuson, women's track and field. Juliana McDonald, women's swimming. Colter Morrill, men's swimming. Marissa Michelle, cheering. Paris Rosenthal, women's basketball. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Ashley Tinsman, softball. Gold medalist, Rachel Carlson, softball. Sarah Coyne, softball. Sandra Howard, women's cross country and track. Garrett Johnson, men's track. St. Clair Tasker, women's track. Double gold medalist, Sam Linson, football. Thank you, Dean Reagan. On to the College of Natural Sciences, Forestry, and Agriculture. Representing the college is Dean Associate Dean George Kreiner. Bronze medalist, Emma Blackdeer, women's swimming. Celine Boldo, cheering. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Alexandria Brownlee, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2017, Andrew Clement, men's track. Julian Dunn, football. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Jillian Flynn, women's ice hockey. Noel Heron, men's swimming. Cassidy Hill, women's track. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Brandon Casella, men's track. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Annalise McCurdy, women's swimming. Blanca Milan, women's basketball. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Robert Smolowski, football. Colin Tardif, men's cross country and track. Lila Tilden Flood, field hockey. Brittany Torchio, women's track and field. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Allison Wyman, women's cross country and track. Silver medalist, with a 4.0 in spring 2017, Sam Becker, men's ice hockey. Allison Broad, women's swimming and diving. Paige Kasungate, cheering. Stephen Como, men's swimming. Gowder, women's soccer. Madison Decker, softball. Sean Driscoll, men's swimming. Lydia Gavner, field hockey. Jake Gutkeys, men's swimming. Kaylee Hutchison, women's ice hockey. Michaela Warren, women's soccer. Olivia Murray, women's ice hockey. Megan O'Neill, women's swimming. Libby Riddle, field hockey. Megan Royal, softball. Amanda Shaughnessy, cheering. Emily Gordner, women's swimming, gold medalist. Kevin Klein, men's swimming. Madison Cummings, field hockey. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Faith Boynes, softball. Kayla Greenwald, women's track. Frances Kimball, cheering. Erica Leonard, softball. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Marsha Pomanova, women's swimming. Rachel Preble, women's soccer. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Kendra Ridley, women's soccer. Thank you, Dean Kreiner. Now on to the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, representing the college, their Dean, Emily Haddad. Bronze medalist Julia Casey, cheering. Anna DeShane, women's swimming. Brittany Casero, women's ice hockey. Caitlin Lewis, cheering. Megan McGilvery, women's swimming. Rob McGovern, men's ice hockey. Andrew Smith, men's track. Dylan Smith, men's track. Brooke Stacy, women's ice hockey. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Tiffany Tanner, women's cross country and track. Silver medalist. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Emily Anderson, women's soccer. Molly Bennett, women's swimming. Danny Casals, baseball. Emma Cochran, field hockey. Hope Gardner, women's cross country and track. Dan Perez, men's ice hockey. Gold medalist Chloe Adams, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Juliana Ferguson, softball. Michaela Moore, cheering. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Catherine Tufts, women's ice hockey. Alexander Wortman, men's track and field. Double gold medalist Kristen Gilmore, women's ice hockey. Thank you, Dean Haddad. Now on to the College of Engineering. Representing the college is Dean Dana Humphrey. Bronze medalist with a 4.0 in fall 2017, Nicole Bailey, women's soccer. Eliza Costigan, women's swimming. Anna Dokos, football. Kate McElhaney, women's cross country. Chris Mulvey, football. Cooper Nelson, men's track. Michaela Rogers, women's ice hockey. Michaela Sansusi, women's track. Alexander Watson, men's swimming. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Sierra Yost, women's cross country. Silver medalist, Samantha Brown, cheering. Ariel Klahar, women's track. Shayla Plessinger, women's swimming. Pat Leonard, football. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2017, Spencer Lindsley, men's swimming. Gabby Murphy, women's swimming. Lauren Nightingale, cheering. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Jacob Terry, men's cross country and track. Jacob Williams, football. Gold medalist with a 4.0 in spring 2017, Rachel Bergeron, women's track. Brianna Dagon, women's track. Alexis Dietrich, women's track. Helby Mays, men's track. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2017, Garvey Melmed, men's basketball. Thank you, Dean Humphrey. And last but not least, the College of Business, Maine Business School, representing the College of Dean Nick Gerhardt. Bronze medalist, Julie Brousseau, women's basketball. Brittany Colton, women's ice hockey. Tim Doherty, men's ice hockey. Kevin Duty, baseball. Danny Evans, men's basketball. Chris Ferguson, football. Oliver Herner, men's ice hockey. Jessica Jakes, women's ice hockey. Annalena Krebish, women's soccer. Sam McCarthy, baseball. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, B. Nagelstad. Kristen Nyland, softball. With a 4.0 in spring 2017, Jake Pappalardo, men's ice hockey. Alex Penn, men's swimming. Shannon Keeper, men's ice hockey. Sierra Tapley, women's basketball. Silver medalist, Dennis Ashley, men's basketball. Casey Crowley, field hockey. Haley Lawrence, women's cross country. Ella Mosky, field hockey. Jeremy Pena, baseball. Taylor Richardson, cheering. Brendan Robbins, men's ice hockey. With a 4.0 in fall 2017, Ilya Sodikovic, men's basketball. Gold medalist, Drew Belcher, football. Justin Courtney, baseball. Amy Falcon, women's soccer. Victoria Hummel, women's ice hockey. Connor Johnson, baseball. Kristen Johnson, women's basketball. Annie Kennedy, softball. Victoria Kingston, women's swimming. Cedric LaCroix, men's ice hockey. And double gold medalist Kelsey Maxim with a 4.0 in fall and spring 2017, women's cross country and track. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our 2017 So at this time, we would like to present Team Maine 2017, an annual honor created in 2006. This award is presented to the sophomore, junior, senior, achieving the highest GPA for the calendar year 2017 for each team. As we call your name, we ask you please come forward to receive your award from Athletic Director Paul Creech and NCAA faculty representative Dean Earhart. Representing Team Maine 2017, from field hockey with a 3.63 GPA and exercise science major, Emily Hindle. From baseball with a 3.81 GPA, for the second consecutive year, sociology major, Caleb Hurst. From women's basketball with a 3.86 GPA and exercise science major, Bonnie Wadling. From women's swimming and diving with a 3.87 GPA, a food science human nutrition major, Annalise McCurdy. From women's ice hockey with a 3.92 GPA, a biology major, Jillian Flynn. From football with a 3.96 GPA, a KP teaching and coaching major for the second consecutive year, Sam Lenson. With a 3.96 GPA, a financial economics major for the second consecutive year, Sam Becker. From softball, with a 3.97 GPA, a marine science major, Faith Goins. Men's cross country with a 3.97 GPA, a mechanical engineering major, Jacob Terry. For men's indoor and outdoor track with a 4.0 GPA, a marine science major, Andrew Clement. From women's soccer with a 4.0 GPA, a business administration undeclared major, Bean Nagelsad. From women's cross country and track with a 4.0 GPA, a double major in marketing and media studies, Kelsey Maxim. Indoor and outdoor track, we have two, with a 4.0 GPA, an early childhood education major, Taylor Lentine. The next one, with another 4.0 GPA for the second consecutive year, Lucia Guarnieri. This semester, but we'll congratulate her from afar. From men's swimming with a 4.0 GPA, a civil engineering major for the second consecutive year, Spencer Lindsley. And for men's basketball with a 4.0 GPA, a mechanical engineering major for the third consecutive year, Garvey Ahmed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Team Maine 2017. And now on to the M Club Club Dean Smith Awards. The M Club, founded in 1932, is the letter winner association of the University of Maine and has been a fixture in supporting athletics over the years. Since varsity athletic competitions began at UMaine in 1881, nearly 20,000 men and women have earned a letter in more than 30 different sports. It is through active letter winner and honorary member dues that the club has given back financial support to the athletic department for 86 years now. The club's motto is dedicated to Maine athletics, past, present, and future. The M Club has recognized and honored a top male and female scholar athlete each year for over 30 years now. It was in 1992 that the club named the award after former University of Maine standout student athlete Dean Smith. In 1990, Dean Smith had the top grade point average among electrical engineering majors at UMaine and was the Northeast Atlantic Conference scoring leader in men's basketball. He was a three-time academic All-American, and he received the prestigious NCAA Walter Byers Award as the nation's top scholar athlete. The M Club Dean Smith Award is the most prestigious award presented to the University of Maine student athlete. To be considered for this award, athletes are nominated by their coaches and have demonstrated outstanding academic and athletic achievement, have outstanding character, and are a contributor and leader within the community. Before we announce this year's nominees, can we please have the M Club Board of Directors stand to be recognized? And now at this time, Ann Maxson will announce this year's nominees.
This year's nomination class boasts some impressive athletic and academic accomplishments, coupled with hundreds of hours of community service. This year's group includes team captains and leaders, UMaine letter winners and record holders, student athlete advisory committee members, a student who graduated in 3.5 years, America East Players of the Week, all conference, all tournament, all academic selections, including those in Hockey East and in football's conference, the Colonial Athletic Association. There are multiple Dean's List and presidential scholars among them, and members of academic honor societies. There are also some of our athletic peer tutors and mentors. Now on to the nominees. Please rise when I say your name and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Introducing the male nominees. From ice hockey, a financial economics major with a business administration minor, Sam Becker. From baseball, with a Bachelor of Science in Management major, Bachelor of Science in Management, and now pursuing a graduate degree, Justin Courtney. From track and field, a civil engineering major with a minor in creative writing, Kelby Mace. From baseball, a journalism major with a leadership studies minor, Danny Casals. From football, a finance major, John Reddington. And the female nominees, from track and field, a bioengineering majors with minors in athletics and pre-medical studies, Rachel Bergeron. From swimming and diving, a marine sciences major, Emily Borger. From field hockey, a marketing major, Casey Crowley. From softball, a nursing major, Erica Leonard. From soccer, a nursing major, Kendra Ridley. And from ice hockey, a chemistry major with a pre-pharmacy concentration, Catherine Tuss. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Dean Smith Award nominees. This year's male recipient has been a 3-time Dean's List recipient, a 3-time America East Honor Roll honoree. He's also been a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, volunteered with Special Olympics and for summer youth track and field programs. In 2017, he was named to the United States Track and Field Coaches Association All-Academic Award. He's a 3-year letter winner in just 3 seasons with personal bests of 6 feet in the high jump, 21.8 in the long jump, 43.8.5 in the triple jump, and in a specialty javelin through 209 feet 6 inches at the University of Central Florida last year, which was 3rd best of all time UMaine performers in the event. He placed 4th in the prestigious Penn Relays, 5th in the New England Championships, and 4th in the America East Outdoor Championship. He placed 42nd in the country at the Division I NCAA East School Year-Round in Lexington, Kentucky last spring. He was awarded a gold medal tonight as a 3-time scholar athlete. He has a 3.47 GPA in civil engineering with a minor in creative writing. From University of Maine, the track and field team, please join me in congratulating Kelby Mace as the 2018 Club Dean Smith Award winner.
I'd like to thank my teammates, my coaches, my parents for their constant support. There's so many amazing athletes and intelligent students at this school. It's such an honor to be chosen from this great group of people. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kelby. This year's female recipient was a volunteer for the Healthy High 5K for the Be the Match Bone Marrow Drive, the Ronald McDonald House, and was honored with the Shining Stars Award by the Greater Maine Multiple Sclerosis Chapter for her work with the law for MS. She's been named to the Dean's List 7 times, is a presidential scholar 3 times, and selected 4 times to the American East Commissioner's Honor Roll. 2 times she was named to the All-Academic Team in America East and is a 2-time Team Maine recipient for the highest GPA on her team. She received the highest-ranking junior award from the College of Natural Sciences, Forestry, and Agriculture. She's a 4-year loan winner and a 3-year captain. After being named to the America East All-Rookie Team, she has twice been named to the All-Championship Team and twice to the America East All-Conference Second Team. This year, as a midfielder, she averaged 91.5 minutes per game and led the team in minutes for the 2nd straight season. Throughout her career, she started in 60 of 61 games. As a nursing major, she has a 3.994 GPA, 43 A's, and 1 A minus. What was that? Today, she received her Gold Scholar Athlete Medallion from Ottawa, Ontario, the soccer team. Please join me in congratulating Kendra Virginie as the 2018
I just wanted to thank everyone so much for this award. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to thank my teammates, my coaches, and my family, and the athletic staff, especially Anne and Chrissy. I think here at Maine, we're offered so many opportunities to succeed on and off the field, and I'm just so grateful to be here and to be a part of it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kendra. As has been the Untitled goal to honor the top male and female scholar athletes, there's been only one other instance where there's been a 2nd female recipient of the award. This year, the committee felt there was another deserving woman, so here are her accolades. She's been named Presidential Scholar and to the Dean's List 7 times, to the American East Commissioner's Honor Roll 4 times, and a member of the All-Academic Team. She had the highest GPA on her team in 2015. In 2017, America East named her to the Elite 17 team for the highest GPA among the students in the championships of her sport. She's a member of Omicron Xi Honor Society and Sigma Theta Tau Honor Society, and is a 2-year member of the athletic department's Elite 13 group. She's been a tutor for student athletes in anatomy and physiology. She volunteered at St. Francis Hospital, Eastern Maine Medical Center, Maple Wadsworth Glen Health Care Center, the Salvation Army, Habitat for Humanity, and the Ronald McDonald House. Her first year, she was named to the America East All-Rookie Team, and she was named to the America East All-Conference Second Team. been named to the America East All-Tournament team. In the last 2 years, she helped the team advance to the America East Championship title games. Her senior season just begins in 10 days. So far in 3 years, she's played in 136 games, had 122 hits, 22 doubles, 4 triples, and 10 home runs. She's stolen 46 bases, scored 88 runs, has a 440 slugging percentage and a 950 fielding percentage. She has a 3.832 GPA in nursing, and today she received her Gold Scholar Athlete Medallion. From Rocky Hill, Connecticut, and from the softball team, please join me in congratulating Erica Leonard.
My speech is my fault. Good evening. I'm so honored to receive such a prestigious award and be considered one of the top student athletes at the University of Maine among so many other outstanding female student athletes. This is not an award that was achieved solely by myself, but by all those who help me on a daily basis. Firstly, I want to thank my parents and my brother for teaching me an undying work ethic, how to dedicate myself to a bigger cause, and most importantly, how to spread love wherever I go. Thank you to the M Club for choosing me among so many other deserving nominees, and thank you for your annual recognition of deserving student athletes. I want to say thank you very much to my head coach, Mike Coots, assistant coach, Jordan Fitzpatrick, and associate director of athletics, Lynn Coots. The support I've received from you has given me the strength and knowledge to reach this point today. I want to thank all of your amazing staff, specifically Chrissy, and academic support for their presence and guidance. Lastly, I want to thank each and every girl on my team. You have made me a better person and have taught me how to be a better leader and friend. I take pride in my academic and athletic achievements, but it is in helping others where I find my true passion. My goal is to make this world a more welcoming and loving place. And if I leave one thing behind at the University of Maine, it is an impact encouraging all of you to be kind and caring towards your loved ones, neighbors, friends, and even foes. For all of you sitting here today, although you will face obstacles in your life, know that you are strong enough for each of life's battles, but I do challenge you to face those battles with courage and grace, and to leave a path of kindness wherever you go. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone behind the scenes who has helped in making tonight's event a success, especially our sponsors, the University of Maine Foundation, the M Club, University Credit Union, and the Alumni Association. We also thank everyone in attendance here tonight, especially President Hunter, our speakers, deans, and everyone who assisted in the award presentation in some way, including the staff here at Wells. To the coaches, staff, our family, and friends, as always, we thank you for your support. Scholar athletes and rising stars are now asked to stay close for the next few minutes so that the athletic media staff can take pictures of you by team. Please help us move things along quickly by grouping your team